So guys, in this video we are going to make our second enemy. So let's go to our game asset, then our enemy folder. Here we have see the ship number 3. I'm going to put it in our scene. We can also because I want to turn it to downside, I'm going to use the Philip at Y position. You see if we don't check it, it's looking at the top, and we check it, it's looking at down. If we change, for example, the X, see the sprite will be changed as well to the left and right side. But we don't want X, so just Y for now. So now let's add rigid mover as well, rigid body 2D. And what else we need? We need the box collider 2D as well. I'm going to make it trigger, then adjust it. So the next things we need to use the enemy shoot as well. Fire rate at 2, and later we are going to make bullet, but for now I'm going first to name this one as a enemy 2. Then I'm going to right click, create empty object, spawn shot point, and I'm going to bring it down. So now I'm going to add our spawn shot point to our shot spawn here. And for the bullet, I'm going to use this bullet. It's because of its sprite. I need to go to our prefab and use this one. And for the speed, I'm going to give it -1, because if I give the positive, he's going toward the upside. You see, he's going down. And here I'm going to give it 3. He's going back to top. That's why we need here to give it minus value. So I'm going to give it -1. Now we are going to our asset and to our script. I'm going to create a new C# script, and I'm going to call it dodging. Oh, I don't know what kind of name is good for that. Move behavior or dodging behavior. So it's your choice. Yeah, I'm going to say dodging. So now let's attach that script to our ship. So I'm going inside of that. So in the top, I'm going to write public float speed. Then we want public, that is the speed for dodging, okay? And public boundary, we want to limit the left and right side of our enemies. So public boundary and boundary. And then the next one will be our widget body. And also we want the target private float target. Now in the start, right now we don't need to update. We can use the fixed update because we are going to move with the physics. RB is equal to get component. The component that we want to get is our widget body. So now here I'm going to use the fixed update. Fixed update is more usable for the moving, for the physics, when we want to move the object with the physics. Now here I'm going to write float dodging behavior is equal to mathf dot move toward, and then we want to move toward our widget body dot velocity dot x, then to target with the speed. So now we are just moving our enemies toward our x position, to the left or right side, to show that the enemy, like, he know how to dodge us, or how to dodge in the scene. So we will see it later in action. So then down of that I want to write rb dot velocity is equal to new vector 2 so then we want here I'm going to say dodging behavior rb dot velocity dot I. So now let's go to our player controller script. In our update, I'm going to steal this part. So copy that. Then we are going to dodging script and paste it here. So now to fix this error, we need to change that to RB. So now we are going to add another variable here. Going to call it our start weight. So public and vector 2 start weight. So he's going to waiting. As soon that the start weight is finished, he's going to start dodging. So let's down. I'm going to make I enumerator. This time it's working like a delay time. So it give a delay, and after this delay time is finished, it's going to do that behavior. So I enumerator dodge then here we need yield return new wait for second Then we want random dot range between our start weight dot x and epsilon. So now let's go up, and I'm going to add another variable, public float. I'm going to call it dodge value. Now let's go down. But before we going to write anything, I prefer to write another variable here, public float dodge time. So the time that our ship is going to move to the right or left to dodge. So now here I'm going to say target. What is the target? Target is random dot range, a number between random number between 1 and our dodge value. Then we want to multiply it by mathf dot sign then transform dot position dot x. So that means our target is the position, is the value in the right or left side of the ship, and we take it as a target and move the ship toward that target. Now here we need to say also yield return new weight for second, random dot range then dodge time dot x and dodge time dot y dot y. So now let's go up to add another value. So a public float, or not float, actually it's a vector2. We're going to call it dodge weight. Also, I need to change this to vector2 as well, so that we don't get this error here. So now we are going to continue that. Now here, if our target is equal to null, that means it's our ship reached to the target. Then we want to yield return new wait for second. We want again have a delay, and this time we want a random value between our dodge weight dot x and dodge weight dot y. So now after that, we need to call our function in our start function. So here I'm going to write start coroutine. Inside of the parentheses, we want to the name of our coroutine that we want to start, and that was dodge. So I think now everything's should be correct, and let's save it and check it in action. Why it doesn't load it? So I'm going to going inside, cut that part, put it here. So now we should get our dodge value here. Why it doesn't save? So dodge value, I'm going to call it 5, speed at 8. Now for boundary, I'm going to look at our player. So to see what is our xmin, copy that. Paste it. So xmax, paste it, but this time is plus. And player, copy that part. Now here for the start rate, I'm going 0.5 second. Y at 1, dodge time at 1 and 2, and dodge rate 1 and 2 as well. So now let's test it. As you see, he is going to the left. So now I need to smart changing in our script. I'm going to make this value to negative. Save it and check it again. Now to the right. Still so everything's worked fine, but we have just the only problem that it's just going to do once. Now we need to loop that one so that it's dodging repeatedly. So I'm going to here using while parenthesis. If our while is true, want always to do the dodging behavior. So now let's save it, check it. Now as you see, he moved to the left and right and left and right as it should be. So let's play again to see. So that's nice. Now I prefer that our enemy start a little bit from top, because when we want to instantiate, we want to be in the top. So the position at Y is 6. And I will put the minimum also at -6. Okay, and it's going out of the scene and we cannot see it. That's what we want. So later we need also to destroy the bullets, which we will do it later. We make a destroy script to destroy the bullet after a few seconds. So now let's see when we duplicate our enemy a few times. For example, this is our instantiate point. You see always they make a different moving, dodging. So guys, I did a little bit of changing in our mover script. In our mover script, I made a min speed and max speed, and also give a random dot range between our min speed and max speed. So we make a random value between the minimum and maximum of the speed, and we set it for our ship so that every ship will going to move in different speed. See, some is faster than the others. And also we need to go and give our bullet the minimum and the maximum speed. So everything works fine. So don't forget that to give the -1 to the bullet, to the enemy bullet. We can also, if you want, we can give -5, 6 to make it random speed. Like that. So I'm going to stop it. So I'm going to check with the enemy one as well, how it become the randomness. Now that look like it's like an enemy. As you see, every bullet has his different speed. So we can stop it, delete the extra enemies. So now let's go to the next part. See you in the next video.